Our two Mercury Hermes resonating superstars were involved in a thrice great hymn to Hermes, Say, 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 the single cover of which was decorated with stars. We left our Olympus-like trinity approaching a pyramid-type apex. The exact moment at which Jackson aligns with the apex, the two figures flanking him become active, McCartney who points, and passive, Linda McCartney who puts her arm behind Jackson, reminding us of the dual natures of the two pillars Boaz and Jachin, represented by the figures either side of Jackson and the architectural feature behind him. We discover that the winged chariot's alchemically resonating sign is actually adorned with 3 sun symbols, suggesting to us to consider the astrological sun placing of all 3 figures upon the winged chariot of Hermes. Our Aphrodite resonating Linda McCartney was born on the 24th of September 1941, making her a sun sign Libra. Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is the Roman counterpart of the Greek goddess Aphrodite, giving her the necessary astrological resonance for a place upon the winged chariot of Hermes' thrice great Trismegistus. Is the word upon the winged chariot sign really a cleverly disguised reference to the word magic, another attribute of Hermes Trismegistus? The K at which Jackson points was first added to the word magic by self-proclaimed beast Aleister Crowley. Crowley, coincidentally of course, can be found on the cover of the McCartney-inspired Beatles album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It has also been suggested that the figure at the bottom of Jackson's Dangerous album is none other than the great beast himself. A closer look at the Dangerous album reveals Jackson again flanked by 2 columns, again reminiscent of Boaz and Jachin of Solomon's Temple. On further analysis, we find symbols upon each pillar above the entrances, which look very much like a compass and square and the all-seeing eye. We also discover a 5-pointed star directly above the Earth. The Earth shows the Americas. However, it is apparently upside down. Turning the album cover upside down itself so that the world appears as normal places the star in an upturned position, which many have claimed is a satanic symbol. Jackson flanked by the 2 pillars on the Dangerous album is eerily reminiscent of the 2 pillars Boaz and Jachin, which is exactly where he is placed on the winged chariot as he passes the apex behind him. As the adventures of our Trinity continue, we find them entering a hotel for temporary accommodation. As our Hermes resonating McCartney approaches the counter, he points strangely at a book which is placed upon it. Soon, more Mercury twin-type symbolism is seen as Jackson and McCartney form a type of 2-headed beast, and later Jackson is seen wooing a character played by none other than LaToya Jackson, his sister. LaToya was born on the 29th of May 1956, making her a sun sign Gemini. Is this inclusion of a Jackson sibling merely an act of nepotism, or is it symbolic of the alchemical sacred marriage which involves siblings and the sign Gemini, another Mercury resonator? As the Mercury twin superstars prepare for their show, we see them synchronized in movement and action, both dressed in checkerwork, performing in the Mac Jack show, which has 3 acts, another thrice great theme. In fact, the whole video for the thrice great hymn to Hermes is peppered with symbolic 3s. The 3 sun symbols on the winged chariot sign, the 3 boxes of alchemical mixture, the $3 bills, all with the Great Seal concealed, the 3 figures on the winged chariot itself, the 3 men in the hotel, the 3 balls on the pool table, the 3 lights above Hermes' head, the 3 lights above someone else's head, the 3 acts of the show, and of course the 3 sheriffs, all with 6 pointed stars upon their chests. It is at this point that the show must end, and we see our Hermes, god of magic resonating McCartney, perform the actual trick that the mythological Hermes is renowned for, the invention of fire. This is another Hermes act of trickery, and our 3 Olympians carry out their plan of escape as each one yells a thrice great fire. As the Trinity make for their escape, we see Hermes stop at a pillar with the as above, so below compass and square motif design upon his scarf. As the Trinity board the winged chariot once more, we see the sacred marriage symbolically denied in favour of a greater sacred marriage. For the second time we see our hermaphroditus resonating Jackson aligned with a pyramid type apex, this time with the sun at its peak. We also see our Trinity forming a right angle triangle. This is known in the Masonic 3rd degree as the 47th problem of Euclid, the angles of which symbolically formed a great trinity of God, Goddess, and the divine offspring, particularly the divine androgyne, which our hermaphroditus resonating Jackson fits perfectly. Is all this just coincidence? Synchronicity? Magical synergy? Before you make your decision, consider the following. The same man that directed the video for our thrice great hymn to Hermes, featuring our 3 Olympian resonators, also directed a video for the 2012 New York Olympic bid. The video starts with a figure carrying the Olympic eternal flame. The camera pans out to show us where the Twin Towers used to be, and then stops on the other great Gemini resonators, the Twin Towers. The very next shot shows Hermes Trismegistus, the winged messenger of the gods.